Okay, for a disclaimer, this video is intended for nothing but comedy. So, do you know what I've been thinking about recently? People's last words. And how some of our greatest leaders had such great last words. Such as George Washington. I die hard, but I'm not afraid to go. Or Zachary Taylor. I regret nothing, but I'm sorry for leaving my friends. General Robert E. Lee. Strike the tent! How romantic does that sound for a general? Especially since we're not even in war. Strike the tent! What tent? We're in a house. What tent do you want to strike? Where did you get this tent? What tent? Stonewall Jackson. Let's cross the river and rest under the shade of the trees. How romantic. Especially considering across the river aren't those trees a ton of people are getting shot at. Or there's some that actually had some very disappointing words. Richard Nixon. Help! Ulysses S. Grant. The one that won the Civil War for us. Water. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. I have a terrific pain in the back of my head. Well, I guess he didn't plan on dying at that time. After all, he just had a cerebral hemorrhage, so that's probably why. Yeah, for honestly probably most embarrassing last words from a president. Andrew Johnson. I need no doctor. I can handle my own troubles. Apparently he couldn't. But actually one also I forgot to mention great last words. He tried being psychic at the time. John Adams. Thomas Jefferson still survives. How does he know that? Thomas Jefferson lives down Monticello, down in Virginia. John Adams lived up in Massachusetts near Boston. They didn't have no telegraph back in 1826. They didn't have any phones, no email, no internet, no Tumblr, no Facebook. Not even MySpace. And MySpace is ancient. It would have taken days for a writer to tell him the news. It's because Thomas Jefferson's still alive. Okay, I'll go down and try. No, they didn't do that. He tried guessing. Well, unfortunately, he was wrong, because Thomas Jefferson died about 5 hours earlier. So, nice try, John, but you lost. It makes you wonder for your own last words. You can always, tell your children, of course, you want to play a cruel joke on your children, just say, you were adopted. Your sister was a favorite. Or, you were in an accident. Also be ones that if you're mad at your children, like if they, let's say, drove a car that hit you, you might feel like telling them that at the time. Disclaimer, once again, it's comedy. Comedy! I feel so I'm going to end up like singer Tiny Tim's last words were, when his wife asked him, are you okay? He answered, no, I'm not. Very appropriate for a situation, but not that great, not that memorable. Or, for certain things, like if I was just had an arrow go into my chest, probably say, ow, that hurt! Or if I'm being held up at the time, are you sure that gun is loaded? Not that smart, but it's an idea. Again, you wonder, how do we come up with this stuff? Like imagine you saw Stonewall Jackson, just after firing at Fort Sumter, because he's like, okay, now I'm on the Confederate side, probably going to die in combat. After all, hospitals are not that good. No, chances are I might lose my arm. So, let's see. Aha, I have it. Et tu, Brute? That's how it worked. Oh no, I was using Shakespeare. I have it. Those damn Yankees. No, that probably won't be memorable. We're probably going to lose anyway. Like, my great general, so what should I do? Eureka! I have it! Let's cross the river and rest under the shade of the trees. That's it. I need to write this stuff down. Okay, let us cross the river and rest under the shade of the trees. Yes, this will definitely work. Now I need to remember it. Or me, I'd probably be like, okay, I have my last words thought out. Crap, I forgot. But you never see him actually look that stuff up. You never see them powering their own last words. It amazes me how they can come up with this stuff. Or some can come up with their epitaphs. If you want to come up with something good to say, make sure it's smart then. So that's a moral for you guys. Remember, next time you come up with next time you feel like saying something, imagine if those were your last words. From now on, you'll see me only talking in pieces that are worth saying. The world is flat. The world is small. And so is your mindedness. Or something very philosophical like that. Or say, as Confucius once said, he who goes to bed with an itchy butt shall wake up with a smelly finger.